Do I need to share the screen for presenting the poster?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
share
can.
the
You
screen,
can.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, it's live now. You can start now.
Okay. A very good morning to all of you, the members from the NPTEL team, the resource person for today's workshop, Kamla ma'am, members from NPTEL team, Director of Anna Saheb Dange College of Engineering and Technology, ASTA, Dr. Vikram Patil sir, dignitaries from our ADCET family, SPOC for NPTEL from ADCET, Mr. AD Patil sir, and all my dear participants. I welcome all of you for the NPTEL awareness program which is being organized by ADCET Ashta in association with NPTEL. Before proceeding for the actual program, I request our director of ADCET, Dr. Vikram Patil sir, to please deliver the introductory remark for today's program.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Patil. Welcome to Kamla Madam for this session and her team also. Here we are based in Ashta near Sangli in Maharashtra, and we are quite doing well in NPTEL. Around 100 students completed even in this pandemic last examination, and we are thinking to have this, as we are autonomous institute, how we are thinking how we can integrate this NPTEL into our curriculum, maybe credit transfer and other related things. Every faculty is giving NPTEL examination certifications, but still we want some more insights from you. So the session is arranged. And what I believe is, since this pandemic, everybody is conducting online lectures and students are undergoing online sessions. And by undergoing these NPTEL sessions, teachers will definitely come to know how to design online lectures, how to design online sessions, and how to design assignments also. So maybe they will get more enlightenment today, and your session will be helpful, and definitely in coming days we'll get maximum benefit out of that, and that way the session's outcomes will be there. Once again, I'm thankful to you for sharing your time and along with your team, and welcome to this session. And I'm handing over to Dr. Amit Patil.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your words. Now I request SPOC of ADCET to introduce today's guest, Kamla ma'am.
So it's a pleasure to introduce our today's chief guest, Ms. Kamla ma'am. First, I will welcome Kamla ma'am. Thank you for inviting our invitation. Okay. So Ms. Kamla ma'am works as a chief manager at the NPTEL. After completing a degree in a law specializing in employment law from the University of Kerala, she joined a law firm in the United States of America, where she worked with the lead attorneys representing the multinational companies. Later on, she worked as the documentation specialist for Bentley Systems in USA, where she lead the editing team, and she was in charge of end-to-end publishing of online and print content. So at NPTEL, she leads local chapter team and coordinates workshop with colleges. So thank you, ma'am, for coming to this workshop and for guiding us. Now I request Kamala ma'am to start your session.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Patil sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I want to, extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the professors here along with me, Professor Director Vikram sir and Professor Abhijit and Professor Hamid sir. So when Professor Abhijit contacted us regarding conducting the workshop, we were more than happy to do this. And I just want to share that this is the very first workshop that we are doing, in this session. So our enrollment to NPTEL courses are we hope that it will open this week. So this is the right time to have this workshop also. So once again, thank you so much. And this workshop is primarily for faculty as well as for students. So this can be attended by both faculty and students. And so we will be talking about how NPTEL courses benefits faculty as well as students. So these faculty may include who are already part of a local chapter, or colleges who are new to this concept altogether. So we will be addressing all the features of NPTEL, and at the end, we will see if there are any questions, because my colleagues are already checking the YouTube chat window where people can post their questions. If there is anything beyond that, we will take it up at the end of the session. So without further ado, I'll share my screen here. Divya, can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So what is NPTEL? Those who do not know by now, it is a national program on technology enhanced learning. So this was started in 2003, and this is considered one of the largest online repositories of engineering course material in the world. Also, we are very proud to say that this NPTEL project is a multi-institutional project. In the sense, all the old IITs, that is IIT Kanpur, Kharagpur, and so on, and a few of the new IITs, along with IISc, have come together to offer certification courses as well as self-study, self-paced courses through NPTEL. So you can see some of the numbers that we are showing here. We have more than 1 billion views of our videos, and so far we have on NPTEL the website, we have 2,900 courses. Each course comprises of approximately 40 hours of learning material. So you can imagine that the amount of content that is available on the website for anyone to access for free. And all our videos are simultaneously available on YouTube also. So you can see that in YouTube we have 3.1 million plus subscribers, and most of our video courses are available in English subtitles also. So currently we have about 45,000 hours of our videos that are converted into English subtitles. So why are we doing that? There are people who are still not very well versed in the English language. So if they are not able to follow the accent of the course person who is delivering the course, they can easily read and then understand the course. So on the right hand side, you can see an image. This is a basic infrastructure that we have. We have people who help put together the videos, and we have classrooms where the videos are recorded and so on. So please understand that all the courses offered through NPTEL, these are offered by professors from reputable institutions across India and abroad. And note that students from IITs also take these same courses. Okay, so the content, the standard of the content is not diluted in any sense. The same course content is coming to all learners across India as well as abroad. Okay. So this is again a few glimpses of the infrastructure that we have. You can see the students are sitting in the classroom and the professor is teaching, and that is being video recorded by our team, and that is what is coming on NPTEL. So in NPTEL, when you go, you can go and search the courses by different methods. One is on the left-hand side, you will see it is listed by discipline. So you can go through the list and see if, let's say, you want biotechnology course, you can just select that, and on the right-hand side, all biotechnology courses will show. Again, you can list by content, you can list by institutions and so on. So if you list by institution, say IIT Bombay, all the IIT Bombay courses will be shown on the right-hand page. So this way you can filter easily and locate the courses, okay? Now in nptel.ac.in, there is a tab called courses. When you click on that, you will see list of courses. And in the previous screen, I was showing you how you can search by discipline, institute, and type. Let's say you're searching and you come across these courses where some courses you see the word NOC. In some other courses, you don't see that. So for example, electrochemistry, it doesn't show NOC, whereas Introduction to Launch Vehicle Analysis and Design, it shows NOC. What does NOC signify? NOC means NPTEL Online Certification, which means if the course name shows NOC, it means that this course was previously offered for certification. The other courses, only the content is available there, so you can explore those courses and use it for self-study. The NOC courses were previously offered for certification. So if you click on that particular course and go into the course page, you will not only see the videos, but you will also see assignments and their solutions of the previous semester. So the advantage is if somebody is going to take up the same course next semester also, they will get a head start. They can go and watch the videos and also go through the assignments and practice before they actually come and do submit the assignments for the new course. So we want to say, this is a story we started in 2014. So up until 2014, we had only this self-study mode video content that is available on NPTEL. So from 2014, we started offering these certification courses. So again, this is NPTEL and the NOC, everything is under MHRD. This is a project that is sponsored by MHRD. So you will see that many times you are listening to people say, is it a SWAYAM course? Is it an NPTEL course? And so on. So SWAYAM is the umbrella organization under which there are 9 national coordinators. You can see on the screen, it says AICTE, CEC, GNU, etc. And then we have NPTEL also. NPTEL is the national coordinator for engineering courses, both UG and PG. Similarly, AICTE has its own courses that they develop. CEC has its own. You can see UGC has its own courses and so on. So NPTEL is one of the national coordinators under SWAYAM. SWAYAM is the umbrella organization. So if somebody says, you have to take an SWAYAM course, if you take up an NPTEL course, that is equivalent to you taking up a SWAYAM course. And of course, NPTEL also manages the SWAYAM portal, the maintenance of the SWAYAM portal. Many times we receive emails from students as well as other SPOCs, faculty and so on saying, ma'am, I have a question about this UGC course, can you help? Unfortunately, we cannot help. We only maintain the portal. Any operations related questions such as when is the UGC exam or when is the AICTE exam, is it going to be postponed, when the results are coming, etc. We are not in charge of that. We are not handling that. We can answer only queries related to NPTEL. Okay. But when you go to SWAYAM portal, you can see that the email IDs of all these national coordinators are also listed that you can write to them directly. Now, next question is, okay, NPTEL is offering these online certification courses. What does that mean? By now, most students in India are used to watching lectures online, taking, submitting assignments online and so on. So NPTEL started this back in 2014. So it is very similar to a course that you attend in a campus. All the courses starts on a certain date. There will be a start date, there will be an end date. Every week, new lectures will be uploaded. There will be some tutorial problems depending on each course. There will be some tutorial problems there. You will have to submit assignments every week and so on. Then there will be a discussion forum also, which we'll discuss a bit later. And of course, the course ends on a certain date. You have to then decide if you want to write the exam, register for the exam, write the exam. If you pass the exam based on NPTEL criteria, you get an e-certificate. Now, the only difference that we can see between an open online course versus an in-campus, at-campus course is that everything here happens online, right? All the videos are released online, assignments, everything is online, discussion forum is online, and so on. Again, here is another comparison. Students in a campus, they come through an admission process. If you have to join a degree program, you have to have completed +2. If you have to join a master's program, you have to complete the UG program and so on. But in an open online course, anybody can join without any prerequisites. Now, when I say no prerequisites, what I mean is, if let's say the course is a math course, which is a high-level math course. So the course instructor would have mentioned as a prerequisite that students who have completed undergraduate degree with math background, they will find this course easier to attempt. That does not stop anybody else who is an avid math person to come and join. So that's what I'm saying. There is no set prerequisite. Okay, so anybody can click and enroll. And in the campus, you go to a classroom, you sit in the class, and you have this face-to-face interaction. What do we do here? This is an online course, so the student has to be self-motivated. Now, the third point is, of course, when you go to a college, you get a degree. That is a credit that it comes from the university or the college. You get placements, you get recognition, and so on. Similar mechanisms we are trying to implement in the online courses also. So we already have many universities and colleges that are applying for credit transfer. We are also helping students for placement and internship and so on, which we will be discussing a bit further after my initial presentation. So then again, okay, the next question is, okay, there is an online course. What are the components? What do you mean by online course? So first is every week there will be video lectures. You are expected to watch these video lectures, and if time permits, take notes. It's very important that you take notes so that you do not have to go back and re-watch the videos. Then every week there will be assignments. So assignments typically will give you 10 days to submit. So you can watch the videos. All the assignments will be based on the previous week's video. These assignments can be objective, subjective, or for programming courses, there will be programming assignments as well. So on the, for the assignments, you will see most courses will have MCQ or MSQ type. But then many students say, well, in the assignments, I saw only objective type. I thought exam also it's going to be like that. There is no such connection. The final exam, the faculty decides whether it's going to be an objective exam, a subjective exam, or a combination of these two. Okay, so faculty who are watching this, please tell your students that assignments, this is an online assignment submission. So most assignments will be auto-graded and they will be in the objective type, which is MSQ, MCQ, and so on. But the exam doesn't necessarily have to be an objective in objective mode. Okay, it can be a combination of any of this. And like I said, most of our courses have these videos have been transcribed, which means somebody has typed it up. Okay, and we are making it available as a PDF. So text transcripts will also be available for most courses. You can download it as a PDF, since in many places, especially rural places where the bandwidth is really bad, it's easier for them to download the PDF. So please note that in the PDF, the video screenshots of the professor, whatever the professor is presenting in the video, will also be available in the PDF. So studying from the PDF is no less than studying from the video. But we always say it is best to listen to the professor speak and discuss and teach. So if you can watch the videos, please do that. Otherwise, the second option is for you to download the PDF material. Then, of course, we have these discussion forums. So discussion forum, again, I'll show you a screenshot a bit later. So discussion forum is a chat window type arrangement where students who are watching the videos, they can come and ask any subject matter related questions. The professors and their the team that is helping them, they will be replying to the questions you post there. So last but not least, we have also started these live interactive sessions by the course instructors. So the course instructors, every month, they give at least one live interactive session. So the students can again join these sessions and post their questions there itself, and the professor will answer that questions, those also. So these are some ways that we are trying to connect with the students. And this is an online course, so sometimes some students may feel kind of not being interactive enough. So these are some methods that we are trying. We are looking into more options. In the coming days, we hope that we can do several such sessions. So now again, okay, so now that I understand what is a certification course, for the NPTEL course, what are the steps involved in certification? So our next semester, that is July to December 2021 semester, the courses are going to be open for enrollment, that is for joining any day now. We are hoping that we'll open it this week, or at least by Monday, we will open the courses for enrollment. So joining the courses, most of you know by now, it is free. So this semester, we are offering 500 plus courses. So any of these courses, anybody can join for free. So you can join for the courses. To join, you have to go to Swayam portal, and there you have to type in your email ID. It's a Google authenticated mail. So if you have a Gmail ID, it's very easy. You join. So you can go through the site. I'll show you again the screenshots a bit later. Join a course, and then once the course starts, that is, it will start sometime by the end of July. The course is supposed to begin by the end of July. Videos will start coming on your portal. So you log in, then you start watching the videos and you submit assignments on time. Submitting assignments on time is very, very important, because a portion of your assignment marks will also be counted towards the final consolidated marks. So if you miss the window to submit assignment, you will lose that chance. So it is very important that students go through the videos and submit assignments on time. So in the meantime, we will also open a exam form for registration. Up until now, everything has been free, but when you register for exam, it is 1,000 rupees per course. So which means, let's say I am planning to write exams for 3 courses this semester, then I have to pay 3,000 rupees. Okay. Now, of course, some waivers apply for certain categories such as SCST and PWD students, but otherwise it is 1,000 rupees per course for each student. So once you register for the exam and once that form is closed, etc., we will send you a mail from where you can download your hall ticket. And then after that, you go to the exam center, take the exam, and based on our criteria, you will get the certificate. That is based on our pass criteria. Now, again, the next question is, what are the types of courses that you offer? So we have different types of courses. So we have these really short-term courses such as 4-week courses. Then we have 8-week courses and 12-week courses. So 4-week is just 1 month. So we would recommend that if somebody who has never taken up NPTEL online certification course, they go with a 4-week or an 8-week course first. So once you get the hang of the portal and how to submit assignments and how to go about doing this, then the next semester you can go for a 12-week course. But we see that faculty, most of you who are applying for NPTEL courses, you are taking up 12-week courses, which are the full semester type courses. And of course, we have our primary domain is engineering, because these are courses offered by IIT professors, IIC professors, and so on. So 80% of our courses are in engineering domain, but we do have a lot of courses in management, humanities, and so on. So those faculty and students who are from arts and science background, they can also look into these courses and definitely join some of the courses that are applicable to all. So for example, we have these courses on English language, improving English language, or we have courses on soft skills development, and so on. We have several courses on management, economics, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and so on. So students from other backgrounds can also look into this and join any of these courses. So for the next semester, there is a July-December semester, and exam dates on September 26, October 23 and 24, and we will have exams in the morning session as well as afternoon session. So note that the 500 plus courses that we are offering for certification, for some of the one batch of those courses, one set of those courses, exam date will be on September 26th. The next set will be on October 23rd, which is a Saturday, and October 24th, which is a Sunday. And all these exam dates, we have morning session as well as afternoon session. Depending on your convenience, you can come and write the exam. So what are the features of our final certification exam? It is a proctored exam. What do we mean by proctored exam? Proctored is when you come to a center, people will be there monitoring the exam conduct. So the exams are conducted by an exam partner, and generally we conduct 150 plus cities in India and a few cities outside India also, and it is rupees 1,000 per course. The certificates are issued by IITs and IIC. These are e-verifiable. That is, we have given a QR code in the certificate. So let's say you apply for a job and you are attaching the certificate at the time of the interview or post the interview. They are asking you to verify that they are asking how do we verify that the certificate is authenticate. You can say that the QR code, they can just scan the QR code and it will take them directly to NPTEL server. This way they can be very sure that the certificate is authentic. And of course, these days, we are not printing certificates. It's only e-certificate that will be available in the candidate's login. So again, the exams, when you are applying for an exam, keep the following in mind. For the final score calculation, there will be a 25% of the marks comes from your online assignments and 75% comes from the final exam that you give at the center. Okay. So please note that you can get good marks through assignments. So, don't, forget about the assignments and not submit it in on time and so on. try to submit as many assignments as possible, because as you can see at the bottom of the screen, I've shown assignment scores. For a 4-week course, we take best 3 out of 4 assignments. So even if you miss one assignment, it is okay. We take the best 3 out of 4. And for an 8-week course, it is best 6 out of 8. For a 12-week course, it is best 8 out of 12. So if you submit all assignments, the best 8 will be a good combination. And the pass criteria, you can see from the assignment scores, we'll take 10 marks. And from the exam scores, we will, you have to score for the assignments, you have to score at least 10 out of 25. And for the exams, you have to score at least 30 out of 75. So the final score is 40 and above for you to get a pass mark. There are many times when we see the students, exam, they may score out of 75, they may score, let's say 50, 60, and assignment score might be 5. This will not, is not equivalent to the pass criteria that we have defined. So you will not be considered as pass, even though you have scored good marks in exam. So this is something you have to really keep in mind, and assignment marks also count towards a final score. So in the certificate, we put these tags as elite and, with the gold symbol and so on. So those who score above 90%, the certificate will show an elite tag along with the gold symbol. Similarly, those who score above 75, you will get an elite plus silver, and 60 and above will get an elite, and those who score below that, but above 40, you will get a successful completion certificate. There will be no certificate who score less than 40%. So this is our sample certificate. You can see that at the top, there is this elite tag that is given here. And those who score above 90%, the gold symbol is also shown here. The student's photo will be on the certificate, student's name, course name, and the institute that is offering the certificate is shown at the bottom of the screen. The student's roll number is given there, the course duration, year, etc. And also it shows how much marks you have scored in the online assignments as well as a proctored exam. Okay. And last but not least, there's a line that shows a total number of candidates certified in this course. So let's say it shows as 500. So somebody who takes a look at the certificate, they will understand that out of 500 courses, out of 500 people who have attempted this particular exam, the student has scored this much. So that will give a different perspective to somebody who is checking out your certificate. Okay. So this is how a typical certificate will look like. And at the back side of the certificate, we have given the QR code. You can see that this is where they can scan the QR code and check the authenticity of the certificate. Now, there is another line here called number of credits recommended by NPTEL. Please note that this credits are something that we are recommending. So for a 4-week course, we recommend 1 credit. For an 8-week course, it's 2. And for a 12-week course, it's 3 credits. Again, these are credits recommended by NPTEL. If the university or the college decides that, okay, for a 12-week course, we want to give 5 credits, that is totally fine. It is up to the university. They can internally make that decision. These are only recommendations. And also note that NPTEL does not give out any credits. These are only recommendations based on the number of hours of study the student puts in per course. Additional credit may be awarded by the university if they seem fit. Okay. Now this is the SWAYAM portal. This is where students have to go. swayam.gov.in. You can see all the national coordinators are listed at the bottom. You have to sign in or register using your email ID. As much as possible, please use Google authorized Gmail ID. So once you log in, you can see that there are several filters on the left-hand side by national coordinators. If your aim is to take up an NPTEL course, you can click on NPTEL and the NPTEL course will show on the right-hand side. You can scroll through that and find a course, or you can do a second filter, a third filter, how many credits you want or which subject you want. All these filters are given on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side. Or let's say you already know the name of the course. There is a search box also. You can type the name of the course and that will show the course name and you can click on it. Once you click on the course name, this is the next page. This is called the introduction page. You can see that basic details of the course will be shown here. About the course, how many weeks these are, who is offering the course, and so on. On the right-hand side, you can see a summary is given. There will be a start date, end date, when enrollment is starting, when enrollment is closing, and so on. And there is an intro video for every course. So what we suggest is you watch the intro video, get a better understanding of the course, and then decide if you want to join or not. Once you are ready, you have gone through all the details and you are ready to join, you just have to click on the red join button here. Now I want to point out this one line that's shown here. This is an AICTE approved FDP course. I will explain that a little further down. So, okay, now that we have joined the course, we have clicked on the join button, we have joined the course. So once you join, this is the page that it will take you to. So this is a typical course page. You can see that the course name will be written at the top of the screen. We have an announcements tab, about the course tab, ask a question, progress, and so on. So on the left hand side, you can see week after week, the videos will be listed. Introduction to Medicinal Chemistry Part 1. When you click on it, on the right hand side, you can see that the video is shown. You can click on it to play the video. So the 4-5 videos are shown here. And at the bottom, they have written quiz, MCQ, MSQ questions. That is the assignment which you have to submit. And the date, etc. will also be shown there. So this is a typical course page. So assignments, you can see a due date will be shown at the top. And assignment questions will be given here, and you can click on it and submit within the due date. And once the assignment due date is over, the assignment will be closed and solutions will be shown. Correct answer will be shown, so you can go and check it out. Now the progress, you can see that there is a progress tab here. That is where you can see the marks week after week, where you can see how much you have scored and how are you getting any better in the course and so on. So we have these programming courses, we have programming assignments as well. It supports C, C++, Python, Java, Verilog, and so on. So this is how a typical programming assignment page will look like. Again, this will also have due date. So those who are taking a programming courses, please don't think that it is going to be just theory. It is also going to be some hands-on assignments and problem-solving questions also. There will be some most, like I said, most assignments might be MCQ, MSQ, but there will be subjective assignments, especially for courses like English language. They will ask you to type out some things and upload, or there might be essay type questions where you have to write it and then upload it at a certain place. So all these type of assignments are enabled now, so that we can have a variety of way to evaluate the students' progress. Next is, we already saw about the progress tab. Now ask a question, that is the discussion forum. This is where you can ask questions. So this is where it's like a chat window, you can come and ask questions. So the announcement page is also something I want to discuss, where all important announcements will be sent as email to all the students. It will also come in the announcements page. You can check here. If you miss the mail, you can always come and check out in the announcements tab. Now, as I mentioned previously, we are conducting live sessions by the course instructors. So this is a typical, screen where the students will be notified ahead of time that, say, next week there is going to be a live session. So they can fill a Google form with their questions. All those questions will be discussed by the course instructors. On the right-hand side, you can see these are 4 different course instructors who are participating in a live session. So, okay, so now that you are in a course, how much of a time, how much of effort will be there from my side is a question I'm sure it is popping in your mind. So this is what we have estimated, okay. If you are watching the video lectures alone, it will take you about 3 to 4 hours of engagement per week. Your submission of assignments, you have to study, you have to, go through the assignments and submit. That may take about 2 hours of time per week. And if you are the type who prepares notes and goes through transcripts and so on, participates in live interactive sessions, discussion forum, etc., that is an extra 1 hour per week. So altogether, we are looking at, about 8 hours per week. So if you divide it, as 1 hour each day, without fail, if you spend that 1 hour per day, that will definitely help you, score well in the exam. And those dedicated students who wanted to take up, more courses, 2 courses, 3 courses, of course, they have to spend that much time. Now, this is our journey since 2014. You can see, till date, we have offered close to 2,500 online certification courses. In Jan 2021 semester, for which the exams are currently postponed due to the pandemic, we had offered 505 courses. And this semester, again, it is 500 plus courses. And till date, we have received some 1.2 crores plus enrollments. out of which 11 lakh plus people have registered for exams. And of course, the certificate students are, writing the exams and obtaining certificates as well. So this is a glimpse of what we have done, the numbers of what we have done. And again, these are also some statistics from 2014 through 2020. You can see that, the numbers have steadily grown. Be it number of courses, you can see there are in 2014 it shows 3 courses to now, into 2020 in 2 semesters we had offered 800 plus courses. In 2021 it might cross 1,000 courses. So number of courses also has grown exponentially. Enrollment has also grown exponentially. You can see that, some a large number of students are enrolling, and of course many are taking up exams as well. So the courses offered, when we started in 2014, we started with 1 course, 2 courses. It was a steady increase, and today it is 500 plus. So as I said, it has been an exponential growth that we are seeing. This is because of the help that colleges are providing to students. The faculty play a big role is what we have felt. So in the coming slides, I will explain how faculty can help and how students can also approach faculty for this help. Again, there are engineering courses, of course, that offered by NPTEL, but you can see that there are several other types of courses. Also, we have courses in engineering. Along with that, we have courses in design. We have courses in physics, multidisciplinary courses which anybody can take, such as people. We have a course called Introduction to Research. Anybody who is aiming to do any kind of research should go through that course. We have courses in law. We have in humanities, management, and so on. So any student who is interested in obtaining a certification and increasing their knowledge can definitely come and join, at least browse through these courses, join the courses and explore, and then decide if you want to pursue certification. Courses by institute. Yes, we started out with, courses by the IITs and IIC, and that expanded to, other IITs. We have triple IITs offering courses these days. We have IISER Pune, IISER Mohali offering courses. We have, CMI, which is Chennai Mathematical Institute. We have courses from University of Hyderabad, University of Delhi, Kerala School of Mathematics. We even have courses from outside India, Texas A&M University, that is in the US, and EM Strasbourg Business School, that is in Europe, and so on. We have a course offered by a university in Sweden. So you can see that, it's not just IITs and IIC anymore. There are other institutes also, other prominent institutes that are offering these courses. So now the type of courses, when you look at our course list, you will see a column called new versus rerun. New courses, of course, by the name it says, these are courses that are offered brand new this semester. And then we have rerun courses. Rerun courses are courses that were offered for certification previously also. Due to high demand, it is being re-offered. So what is the benefit of somebody taking up a rerun course? The course video content will already be available on NPTEL site. The previous assignments will be available there for you to go through. So this will give you a head start, and you can practice it ahead of time before you come to the course and apply for certification. Then we have a small bunch of courses which we call as repurpose, which is the self-paced NPTEL course that are converted to online certification course. So you can see about it is, almost 50% we are seeing new as well as rerun courses in this chart. Again, the duration of courses, as I mentioned previously, we have 4-week courses, 8-week courses, and 12-week courses. And you can see the 8 weeks and 12 weeks are about the same, and we have a small number of 4-week courses. So the what we are seeing is up until a year back, the 8 weeks and 12-week courses were somewhat neck to neck, but now we are seeing more and more 12-week courses being offered. Now, of course, you are wondering how many people come to the exam even though they register, right? You can see the numbers here from 2014 till 2020. You can see that, last December when we conducted NPTEL exams, this is, in the middle of pandemic and people are, all colleges are closed and so on. We got 88% of exam attendance, which means students as well as colleges are taking this very seriously, and they are interested in coming to the exam center and taking the exams. So we typically we get 88 to 90% of exam attendance every semester. And of course, the pass percentage, up until a semester back, the criteria was slightly different. Not a semester, I'm sorry, about 2 years back. So we were seeing pass percentage, up to 88%. So the last 2 years, the criteria has slightly changed, wherein now we are seeing about 75%, which is still a very good number, of the students who are coming and taking exams. Now, again, as a student or as a faculty, many are wondering why are we going after these certification courses? So many students, majority of the students, they take these courses for credit transfer. 65% is what we understand, because colleges, universities are encouraging them to take up NPTEL courses in place of courses in the university, so that students can get a feel for the courses that are offered in via IITs, and the credits can be taken up by the university. So these are the primarily it is 65%. They are saying credit transfer. Then of course, to increase my to improve my knowledge, to get internship placement, and so on, so on. Okay. Again, gender-wise split is typically we are seeing, the 60-40 split is what we are seeing. Last December we saw this 57-43 split. We have, several MOUs with the various organizations. One is AICTE. We have signed an MOU with AICTE, wherein advanced courses that are offered by NPTEL will be approved as FDP, that is Faculty Development Program courses. All faculty are aware of FDP, right? Typically for an FDP, you go and attend a seminar, you present a paper, etc. You may have to travel to some other place and attend the seminar, stay there, come back, and so on. Here, the courses that we offer, you can take it from the comfort of your home, and many courses that we offer are approved as FDP courses. We put up the list. In the course list that you see on NPTEL site itself, if you scroll further to the right side, you will see in a column we say which is FDP approved or not. Depending on, on the course, you can the faculty can decide whether they want to take up an FDP course. Now, note that this is not applicable for students. This is only for faculty. What is the procedure? It is the same as any other typical student. You join a course. That is, you enroll to the course, you register, write exam, pass. If interested, you can also apply for an AICTE NPTEL FDP certificate. You don't have to do anything further. When you register for the exam, you have to pay an extra 100 rupees. That is 1000 plus 100 rupees. And at the end of the semester, if you have passed the exam based on our criteria, you will get 2 certificates. One, the regular NPTEL certificate, and one certificate from FDP, or for FDP rather. So this is a comparison that, one faculty, Professor GVK Sharma from Githam University, Vizag, has put together as a comparison between short-term courses at other institutes versus NPTEL online certification course for an FDP. So typically he says, the fees is 10,000 to 20,000 rupees. Sometimes the colleges bear, sometimes the faculty themselves bear. In NPTEL, the registration fee is 0. There is no travel involved when you take up an NPTEL course. There is no leave. You don't have to apply for leave. There is no disturbance in your regular duties. You can learn anytime, anywhere, even using your mobile. And you can have access to any time. So if, let's say, you want to go back and, watch the video one more time, you have that chance when you are doing this FDP course through NPTEL. And there is a lot of interaction available. And there are many courses that NPTEL reruns. So that is also, something that if an FDP, an F course is, somebody misses the chance in a semester, there's a high chance that it is rerun again next semester. So you can apply at that time. So this is a comparison which you can keep in mind while applying for FDP courses. So this is a typical FDP certificate. You can see that the name, the course name, and the consolidated marks will be shown here. This is also signed by AICTE advisor, Professor Dilip Mailkande. And at the bottom also it is shown that is issued by AICTE. Okay. So what is the criteria for FDP certificate? So if you are, let's say, taking up a 4-week course, that is equivalent to half FDP of a week. Similarly, an 8-week course will be equivalent to full FDP. Now, how are we deciding this? It depends on the number of hours of engagement that you will be spending. Okay, for a 12-week course, it is 1.5 FDP. Now, UGC, you must have heard recently, that is very recently, March 2021 has come out this notification that up to 40% of institution courses can be taken through the SWAYAM platform. So this can be courses offered by any of the coordinators in SWAYAM, including NPTEL. So this is something noteworthy. Please bring this up with your college, university, etc., and take up courses. Now you can see, because of all this, the faculty registration has gone up tremendously. Okay, you can see that in 2020 July, again during the pandemic, it came down a little. Again this semester, it has gone up. So the faculty who are interested in taking up NPTEL courses has steadily increased over the years. And how can faculty, now that the faculty are also involved in the process, you can now help decide for a student as to how or which course they want to take. So for example, if the students, out of enthusiasm, they may go and take up a really high mathematically difficult course. So you can tell them, okay, this course the maths is going to be at a higher level. Why don't you take up this course? So it's a good idea for the faculty, HODs to sit together, go through the course list, go through the syllabus, and guide your students as to which courses are best for them. You can also guide them, okay, if you are a first timer, why don't you take a 4-week course or an 8-week course rather than go for the 12-week course? Again, like I said, rerun courses can be selected by colleges because the content is already available. And also, when somebody is coming for a first time, you can suggest that they go for a lighter course, like such as a soft skills course, where if they are already heavily loaded with their in-campus commitments, then they can go for a lighter course also. So this is where the faculty, the HODs play a significant role in guiding the students. So there are many universities who have now incorporated NPTEL course credits in some way or the other. Either it's a credit transfer, or some colleges are using it for BTech honors, or some as study activity points and so on. So for example, the first university, that is the AKTU in Kerala, they have included NPTEL courses as part of student activity points. So a student can gain up to maximum 50 points from such courses. Again, UPTU in Lucknow also something similar, 20 credits can be taken from NPTEL, they'll get BTech honors, and so on. So in GTU, for example, Gujarat Technological University, they have done it as technical research skill. Okay, so several universities and colleges have started incorporating this. Even so, that doesn't mean that IITs are not doing it. IIT, Madras, Roorkee, Bombay, Palakkad, etc. have also approved credit transfers for students to take NPTEL courses. So you can imagine, see, these IIT students, they are already having access to their own IIT faculty. They are still taking up NPTEL courses, and they are taking credit transfer through NPTEL courses. So next, I want to bring your attention to what we call as domain certification. So this is a brand new initiative that we started about a year back. So why did we start this? So some time back, we started getting queries from students saying that, okay, I have taken 2 courses. What do I learn next? I am a computer science student. Okay, I've taken a course in artificial intelligence. I've taken a course in programming. What else should I learn? So what we thought was, okay, it'll be a good idea if we, from our side, we club a few courses together and suggest that, okay, if you take up these NPTEL courses within a span of certain time and you score this much marks, then we will give you a special certificate called NPTEL Domain Certification. So you can see computer science, under computer science, we have artificial intelligence, data science, programming, foundations of computing systems, and so on. Civil, we have construction materials technology, structural analysis, and so on. So all these disciplines, we have several domains that we are offering. So under each domain, so for example, if you are doing a domain certification under artificial intelligence, you have to complete a few core courses as well as a few electives. This is given in our website. So once you complete these core as well as these elective courses within a span of 3 years from the start, and for each course you must score at least 60 and above, then you will be rewarded with the domain certification. So it shows that you are a skilled person in that particular domain. There are many faculty as well as students who are now pursuing this vigorously so that they can use this also during their placement, internship, and so on. Obtaining a domain certification from the IITs is no simple matter. You have to go through the core as well as the elective subjects, and you have to complete it within a span of 3 years, score above 60. All these come together, you are getting a domain certification, which is good news. So you can see that we give out this special certificate. All the courses, etc., will also be listed. The student's name, everything will be given. This also has a QR code where they can anybody can check. So we have in the previous slide, I want to point this out to you. Till now, we have 56 learners who have obtained domain certification from NPTEL in the last 1.5 years. So I hope that faculty and students will pursue these, domain certification courses. Now, NPTEL, the course instructors who are offering courses through NPTEL, they also offer internship for toppers. Keep in mind, this is for toppers. So when a student is taking up a course, it is not a matter of just passing the course. If they aim to become a topper of the course and the faculty is interested in offering a certification, we will contact the student directly and they will be working as an intern under the course instructor and in that particular institute. So for example, if it's a course offered by an IIT Kharagpur faculty, the intern will be directly reporting to the course instructor. And pre-pandemic, the students were actually coming to the IITs and we will arrange when hostels rooms are available, we will even arrange accommodation, etc. And there is a stipend also that will be paid to interns. And a internship certificate is also given. So you can see that since 2018, we have been conducting quite a few, we have offered this internship to quite a few toppers. In 2020, this did not happen. 2021, again, some of the faculty have been giving, internship offers to students, which they are doing it, in the online mode. So how can colleges use NPTEL online certification courses? One is, of course, for credit transfer. You can tell the students, universities can come up with these guidelines where you can use our courses for credit. We do have a lot of, information on our website. If you need any help, you can always write to us and we will guide you. So the credit transfer is one big reason colleges are going for NPTEL online certification courses. And of course, as I mentioned, internship opportunities are there with faculties. And now many companies are approaching us because they are coming to know that there are several students who are doing well in our courses. So companies will give their criteria, and with the permission of the students, we do share this data with the companies and we arrange internship as well as even job opportunity for students. Okay, and of course, many faculty are taking up to as FDP to identify research areas in their domain and so on. And many colleges are also taking up NPTEL marks as internal assessment marks within their college. So these are some ways where colleges are using NPTEL, utilizing these courses within their system. Now, as I told you, many companies are approaching us. So we currently have close to 50 companies who are partnering with us. So what we refer to it as NPTEL Industry Associate Program. So we have quite a few partners. So what are we expecting from these industry partners? One is they can co-offer courses. So we have had courses co-offered along with an IIT faculty, of course. We have courses offered by IBM, by Google, by Glass Industry, and so on. So that is something we will check with the industry if they are interested in co-offering courses along with an IIT faculty. And then, of course, we are trying to see if we can give some fee waiver for students who are coming from economically backward families. So in that, since, as you know, this program is completely supported by MHRD funds. But the fee waiver, or to give fee waiver, we approach companies with the funds given by the CSR partners. Till this date, we have given fee waiver to more than 1 lakh students. So when I say fee waiver, it means the student has to pass the exam and then we will refund half of the exam fees that they have paid. So the companies do help us in a big way, and we ask the colleges who are partnering with us to identify such students and let us know so that we will pass on that fee waiver amount back to the students. Of of course, companies are also looking to reskill and upskill their existing workforce, right? So there are companies who ask their workers, employees to join NPTEL courses so that they can be reskilled. Then we are working with companies so that internships can be offered and even recruited from our pool. Yes, we are very happy to announce that there have been quite a few companies such as TCS and Capgemini, Infosys, who have recruited from NPTEL toppers. And of course, we are NPTEL is also looking to give some soft skills training for NPTEL toppers, because many times we feel that or this is the feedback that we have been receiving from NPTEL, the industry, that students are technically skilled but sometimes they are lacking in soft skills. So that is where NPTEL is seeking the company helps the industry leaders help to train the NPTEL learners also. You'll see in the next slide. So these are some courses that are offered by industry. You can see IBM, Class Academy, Google, and so on. So NPTEL soft skills training, we are offering soft skills training to enable NPTEL stars and toppers to be ready for job interviews. So what do we do during the soft skills training? We give an employability assessment. We give live video sessions with experts, and we help them in preparing their resume. We conduct online mock interviews, and then we give the feedback to students, and then so that they can go and attend this internship as well as job interviews very confidently. So we have been receiving quite number of good feedback from our toppers who have attended internships and their job interviews post their training, and how much more confident they are, and how much they they are free, and they are happy to attend such interviews. So during an online mock interview, they get a real feel for the interview process. So we have some experts who will conduct these mock interviews. This is done through a Google Hangout for about 20-25 minutes per student. We will evaluate their performance. We will give them guidance. We'll ask them to come back and again go through this process one more time, so that they will understand exactly how to prepare themselves for an interview. So all our statistics related to any course, especially the courses that are concluded, are available at this site, nptel.ac.in/NOC. You can go to this site and go through the courses. This is where we will give details of every course, syllabus, and about the instructor, about the teaching assistant, everything including toppers are listed here. So if you are not sure of a course, you can go to this site, nptel.ac.in/NOC, and check out the course and see how many people have enrolled, how many have registered, how many have passed, and that will kind of give you an idea whether this is a suitable course for you. So the toppers, as you know, are listed like this. You can see that toppers, it's a variety of people, right? Here in this particular course, cloud computing, you can see there is a person from TCS. There are students from Charautar University, which is a very small town university. We have somebody from BITS Pilani. We have somebody from PSNA College that is in Tamil Nadu, RB College, Bangalore, and so on and so on. So you can see there's one person from Rolta, India. There's somebody from Center for Railway Information Systems, and so on. So these are not just students. These are people who are already in the industry, who are interested in these courses, and they're coming, and joining these courses. So next semester, the July 2021 semester, these are the timelines. These are available on our website. You can see that enrollment, we are thinking of opening sometime this week or next week, but we have put it as May 20. Much before that, we'll be opening the courses for enrollment, and we have put up the closing of enrollment, when exam form will open, when the course will start. So you can see 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, then another set of 4 weeks and 8 week courses are there. So the first set will start on July 26, the second set will start on August 23. So you can pick and choose which course you want to pursue. Which, for example, if you are not free during the July semester, you can pick a course as a 4-week course that starts in August. So these are the timelines. You can please check this on our website. So again, there are many students who are writing multiple exams. Okay. So the first time when somebody writes one exam, okay, great. There are students who come back for several exams. You can see there are students, who have written even 12 exams. And I mean, it's a small percentage, but that number is growing. I want to point out that the director of the college, who has arranged this workshop today, Professor, he has completed more than 10 courses. I believe he have completed 14 courses, and out of that, he has been a topper in several courses. So he is the director of the institute, and he has found time to come and write exams every semester, which is a fantastic and much appreciated gesture from his side, being a role model for so many students and faculty out there. So congratulations, sir, once again. So we can see the students are writing multiple exams throughout, from, you can see Jan 2017 to 19, I have shown here. There are, one exam we can see, for example, July 2019, you can see 90% are writing one exam. Then we have 2 exam, 3 exam, 5 exam, and so on. There are quite a few students who are doing that. And 12 exam count, you can see the number of courses, these are again multiple course takers. I am showing these numbers so that students, faculty should feel motivated to take up more than one exam. It is doable, definitely doable. And again, these are some names. You can see there are students as well as faculty who have taken up multiple courses, 12 courses, 11 courses, and so on. Again, you can see, faculty, employed people, students, and so on. So exams outside India also we have now started conducting in a few cities, such as in UAE, where we are conducting exams at centers in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, and we have also recently fixed the partners in Colombo, Jaffna, Singapore, and so on. So if you have any students who are currently, not in India, they are taking online lessons from one of these cities, they can definitely choose to come and write an exam in their own city. Next, we always wonder, how do we reach out to our learners? So one way is, to directly approach the students, faculty, and tell them that we have these many courses, these are the ways by which you can pursue these courses, and so on. But then what we have done is we have found a way by which we can partner with colleges. Just like we partner with industry, we are also now partnering with colleges. So the college, once they partner with us, we refer to them as NPTEL local chapter. So many of the faculty, are now familiar with this concept. The local chapters, we facilitate a lot of features for them, which will be very convenient for them to monitor and track the students' progress as well as their participation. So you can see the number down here. We have 4,200 plus colleges who have partnered so far with us. Okay, so how do we connect with the colleges? So how can a college become a local chapter? Simple steps. You can write to us, send us an email, or you can go to our portal nptel.ac.in/local chapter. There will be a registration form. You can fill that and we will contact you for further details. Okay, so you can contact us just by sending an email. We will reply with further steps, or you can apply through the form that is available on our site. So what is required to become a local chapter? That is a question I'm sure many faculty will be wondering. So is it a building with a board, or is there any membership fee? No, there is no membership fee. Is there any minimum number of members? No such thing. Do you need a building or a board or anything? No. We need one dedicated person from the college, whom we refer to as single point of contact, or SPOC. Okay, so the institute head, that is a principal, or whomever is the head of the institute. It could be the director, it could be the principal. We will need a letter from the head of the institution in their letterhead, nominating or recommending this particular person as the SPOC. It can be a faculty from any of the department, or a librarian who has dedicated time to work on this. So once we receive the request letter, we will analyze it, we will go through it and make sure that all the details are correct, and then we will send you a confirmation mail that your college has now become a local chapter. We do this once a week. So we wait for all the applications that week, and then it will be checked, it will be added to our database by our technical team, and the following week you will get an email. So in a matter of within 10 days, this process will be over. Okay, so this is a way by which we can interact with you directly. Now there is also one other advantage is that you can write to us, and whatever NPTEL content we have on our website, we have 12 GB content on our website right now. You can go through that, or you can send us an email, we'll guide you. You can copy all the NPTEL content, all videos on a hard disk and install that in your local network. This way, faculty, students, post pandemic, when they start coming to your college, they can copy directly from the library. So of course, they can download it from the NPTEL website, but then, it could be a tedious process also, right? Downloading it one lecture at a time or one video at a time, it will be time consuming. So this way, you can take the full content and install it in your local system. Of course, our technical team will help you with that also over the phone, but your only expenditure is buying the hard disk and sending it to us. So that is a one-time investment, I will say. And then, so let's say, we have so much of content and you are interested only in say 3 or 4 disciplines. You can mention that and we will tell you how much of hard disk is required. So for example, if you say I need only these 4 disciplines, I can say that, okay, that you just have to send us a 4 TB hard disk. And we will copy it and we will inform you, and the hard disk can be sent back. You don't have to come to our office. This can be sent to us. We will copy, we'll send it back, and so on. So this will be quite advantageous in the sense that students, can directly take it from the college. Even faculty can use it in your own. You're free. Please, feel free to use the content in your classes also. Okay, so the license that comes with NPTEL is a CC by SA, which means that you can use it, you can modify it, you can use it in any which way. Only thing is you have to mention the source that this comes from NPTEL. That's all. So many faculty now, they are using NPTEL content, as part of their teaching material. So you can use it for that purpose also. So 4,200 local chapters, you can see. The first table has UP, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and so on. In UP we have 450 plus local chapters. Right hand side we have the west zone, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa, and so on. And Maharashtra we have 800 plus local chapters. Okay, and you can see the second column, top 100. See, every semester we rate the performance of these students as part of these local chapters. And I will mention that in detail a bit later, but the top 100 colleges are rated based on the performance of the learners from that particular college. And you can see in Maharashtra, we have had 4 colleges in the top 100 and 93 colleges in the active local chapters. These are some criteria that we give based on each semester performance. So again, this is the East Coast, West Bengal, Orissa, and so on, and Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala, so on from the south zone also. So you can see in Tamil Nadu, the top 100, we have 28 colleges that have come in the top 100 and 100 plus colleges that are considered as active local chapters. So 4,200 plus local chapters, we actively interact with them. Every announcement, every new feature will be notified to the local chapters. We also have WhatsApp groups where these SPOCs can join these state-wise WhatsApp groups, and you can post your queries there. Once you join, you will realize that that is where we make all these, share these announcements, and the faculty can also post their questions there. So once the college becomes a local chapter, the college is given a page. You can see that this page is available on nptel.ac.in local chapter, and the college will be given this page where the college SPOC's photo, the college logo, etc. are made available. And we assign a college ID also to every college. So in your mails, you can mention the college ID. It will be easier for us to track. So in that same page, you can see that at the bottom of the screen, there is a table that is given. This is a statistics page. Okay. So NPTEL December 2020, this particular Rajalakshmi Engineering College users, which is in Chennai, they joined in 2015. They became partners with us in 2015. Through December 2020, their college statistics are shown here. So you can see in 2015, 3 students joined versus 300 plus students who have joined in 2020. So how many students got 90 and above? That is gold. How many got 80 and 75 and above, and so on. All those details are given here. On at the last column, you can see there is something called NPTEL stars. Again, this is a new initiative that we have started. So what we see is in the students who come and take several courses, semester after semester, similar to our directors are here. When they come and we want to motivate them, we want to appreciate their effort, we want to appreciate the time they are giving for this to increase their knowledge and be part of this process and be a role model for others. So we have several categories of NPTEL stars, which is again given on our website. And I want to again point out that our directors are here. He has so far accrued some 4 or 5 in such NPTEL stars as NPTEL motivator, NPTEL enthusiast, and so on. So which shows that the particular learner has been such a dedicated person in coming semester after semester. We have certain criteria for that also. You can check it out on our website. Congratulations again, sir, for obtaining these star certificates and coming and taking up these courses and being a role model for all the faculty out there. So if, let's say, SPOC is changing, no problem, you can write to us or in your. So before that, I want to tell you, once a college becomes a local chapter, on the previous page I showed, every college gets a page for them. And we also give the SPOC a login. Okay, this is a unique login which the SPOC, there is a faculty from that college, can log in and obtain details of their students. So within that login also, we have given the LC changes form. So if you have let's say you want to change your email ID, you want to change the profile photo, you want to change the SPOC person is changing, all these requests can come through this form. Now, of course, this we have already mentioned how to enroll to the course. This is the SWAYAM portal. And what are the benefits for the college when they become a local chapter? Some of the benefits, I would say. One is request for exam cities. Now, there are, exams these days. We are conducting exams in over 150, sometimes 200 cities across India. Having said that, we still get requests from several, SPOC saying that, ma'am, these many students are going to be taking exam from my college. The nearest city is, 100 kilometers away. Can you arrange for an exam center in our city? So what we say is, if at least 200 students register per exam session, that is morning session and afternoon session. So 200 plus 200, if 400 students are writing exams from your college, then we can talk to our exam partner and see if they can provide an exam center in your city. Now, please understand this. The exam center is not going to be your college. We are saying that we will arrange or we'll try to arrange an exam center in your city. Okay. So, for example, last semester, we got a request from the SPOC in a college in Shahada in Maharashtra. So we did, open an exam city in Shahada in Maharashtra. So depending on the number of students who write from your college, we can arrange that. So this is something we don't, give to any college. These are offered only to the partner colleges. Okay. Now, the last one I will say, I will talk about the fee waiver and then come back to the mentoring process. So fee waiver, again, we mentioned that if funds are available through CSR donations, we do give fee waiver. So we give this opportunity for students who are from economically disadvantaged families to write NPTEL exams. We understand that 1,000 rupees sometimes it's a big amount for some people. So that should not stop them from pursuing education, right? So I know that, and I appreciate this, that several colleges are also doing this from their end, which is really, really appreciable. From our end, what we are doing is, when the students have registered for the exam, we announce this to all the SPOCs, saying that, okay, now you know your students, please recommend students who you think deserve fee waiver. And once we collect this information, and if the student has passed the exam, we will refund 50% of their fees, so that they can use that amount for appearing the next semester. So this applies only to students, not to faculty. Okay, only to students. And so this is something, again, this is given only to these facilities only for local chapter colleges. Last but not least, I want to talk about mentoring. So mentoring is something where the colleges can directly participate in interacting with students. So if there is a faculty, in a college who is interested in mentoring, what do they do? There are 2-3 steps by which a college faculty can become a mentor. So step one is the SPOC has to talk to the HOD, the faculty, and understand if a faculty is interested in becoming a mentor. Please note that there is no remuneration or there is no, money exchange in this process. This is 100% voluntary process. So what we feel is sometimes some students need that local help also. Since this is an online mode of learning, it's good if they get that local help. So what we say is, if the SPOC can talk to the faculty and see if they can help out some of these students, they can be nominated as mentors. So once SPOC has identified these mentors, the mentor's step from mentor side is to join the same courses that he or she wants to mentor. So for example, if it is a mathematics faculty, they have to first join the course. They don't have to write the exam. Exam writing is not compulsory, but the faculty has to join the course which she is going to be mentoring. This way, they will also get the exact emails that the students are receiving. Also, we have the course portal where once a faculty is joining a course, the SPOC can nominate them. There's a help video on our website. It's very easy, just steps 1, 2, 3, and you are becoming a mentor. Okay. So once a mentor joins a course, the SPOC has to recommend the mentor the faculty as a mentor. Then the mentor's name will come in the course page where the student is watching the videos. So we are giving the freedom to the students to accept this faculty as the mentor. Once the student accepts the mentor, then this mentor will now be able to monitor the student's performance. How? The student's assignment score, etc., will come in the mentor's page. So this way, if a student is not, submitting an assignment or they are crossing the deadline or something, the mentors, they can form their own WhatsApp groups or Telegram groups or something like that, and they can keep reminding the students about the upcoming assignment deadline and so on. We know many faculty who are they take this very seriously and they form their own groups. They keep sending reminders to students that assignment deadline is on Wednesday, please submit your assignments, or there's a live session, please watch this, and so on. So mentors can actively participate, and the classes were happening in colleges in many places, the mentors and the students will be watching these videos together also. This is also something we have heard from several colleges. Okay, so the mentors play a big role. We have seen that students who work with mentors score better in their exams. So this is something we have seen over the course of several semesters. So at the end of the semester, of course, the mentor, he or she has volunteered quite a bit of time from their side. So what we do is, depending on the performance of the students, the mentors are also given certificates. As I mentioned, these are the exam cities that we have in Maharashtra. You can see Shahada. Shahada is a city we added last semester based on the request from one of the SPOCs there. Now, local chapter participation. Why are we saying that the SPOCs or the colleges play a very, very important role? You can see that over the course of several semesters, the local chapter fraction, that is the percentage of students who write exams from colleges, is quite high. In the last pandemic period exam, we got 71% participation. Prior to that, you can see we have up to 85% in 2019. So colleges, through credit transfer, through motivation, etc., are making sure that students are participating in this process. Okay. Registration state-wise, of course, you can see that Tamil Nadu is at the top. Maharashtra is currently in the 3rd place, but you also have to note that Maharashtra has the most number of local chapters, and yet the percentage registration is only approaching 10. I'm sure the faculty who are watching today will take necessary steps so that students can, perform. The participation rate can go up in the coming semesters. So once the semester is over, what we do is we will go through the results, and then based on a certain formula, the formula is given here. You can see 0.1 into number of learners plus 1 point into successfully completed, that is who have passed the exam, plus 2 points for those who have scored elite, 5 points for silver, 8 points for gold, 10 points for toppers. Based on this formula, we rate the local chapters. Note that we are not giving too much of importance to the number of learners. So just because there are only 100 learners from one college versus 1000 learners from the other college, if that is not going to have that much of a weightage when it comes to ratings. So the number of learners, you can see it is capped at 10. Beyond 10, we are not giving extra points. But you can see if you have 5 toppers from your college, that adds to the points. So depending on the performance of the students, the colleges of the local chapters are rated. Again, I want to emphasize this fact that we are not rating the colleges, we are rating the performance of the local chapter. Okay, and the top 100 local chapters will be awarded a AAA rating. The college as well as the SPOC will be given a certificate. And pre-pandemic, we used to have these one get together for the SPOC zone wise. So the South colleges, SPOCs used to come to IIT Madras, the West zone would go to IIT Bombay, likewise North zone will go to IIT Kanpur, and the East zone will go to IIT Kharagpur. So all the SPOCs can come there and collect the certificates in person. We also, we'll talk about what we have to offer next coming semester. And it's also a chance for the SPOCs to interact with each other and with our NPTEL coordinators. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, last 2 semesters, we have not been able to conduct these sessions, but I'm sure that, in the coming days, things will get better and we can resume these sessions again. So these are certificates that we give to the top colleges, both college as well as SPOCs. And we also want to recognize, local chapters who are, they don't come in the top 100, but they are still somewhere in the border. So we do give them something called active local chapters. Then we rate them as best new local chapter, best faculty participation from these colleges, which college we are seeing a significant improvement. And even from arts and science category, we are identifying colleges, so that we see that there's a lot of participation from other category colleges as well. So these are all ways of by which we recognize our local chapters. And last semester we gave out something called HC Star. So once we were analyzing the performances semester wise, we looked at last 4 years, and we kind of noticed that some colleges have consistently come in the top 100 list. So we had about 15 plus colleges who did that, who came in the last 8 semesters. So last semester we gave out local chapter star. This is something we will be doing in the upcoming semesters also. So we have quite a few colleges who have now come in this category also, and there are quite a few colleges who are again at the border, who have completed 7 out of 8 or 6 out of 8 and so on. So in the coming semesters they will definitely fall in this category. So the last December 2020 semester, we have these colleges are the top 10 who got the AAA rating. You can see this is a mix of colleges from various states: Tamil Nadu, Telangana, UP, Delhi, and we have 2 colleges: PSG College of Arts and Science and Farooq College. These are arts and science colleges. One is in Tamil Nadu, one is in Kerala. So I'm pointing this out because many times when say ratings and so on, people think that this is only these top 100 only engineering colleges are going to make the top 100. That is not true. We are seeing other colleges also come in these categories. Okay. Now, as I told you, once the college becomes a local chapter, the SPOC will receive 2 logins. One is for the SWAYAM portal, one is for our local chapter login. So please remember this, you have 2 logins. Okay. In the SWAYAM login, you can see all the details pertaining to enrollment. That is, when a student joins, he has to go to the SWAYAM portal and join for the course. So those details come in your SWAYAM login, and that is the same place where SPOC has to recommend mentor. So these are the 2 things that you can do as an SPOC in your SWAYAM login. In a local chapter login, all other details will be given. exam registration details and other details such as exam score and certificates and hall tickets and so on will be given in your local chapter SPOC login. So the enrollment details, live data will be available in SWAYAM login versus 1 week delayed data will come in your local chapter login. So note that you will have 2 logins. Okay, so this is the SWAYAM portal. You can see we already saw this page previously, and SPOC will have 2 logins. So, I mean, you may also be handling non-NPTEL courses, right? So, for NPTEL courses, you have a login where you have to go to onlinecourses.nptel.ac.in. You have to sign in using your SPOC email ID. For all the other coordinators, you have a onlinecourses.swayam2.ac.in. This is where you have to log in. Okay. So, when you go there, you can see that there is something called, once you log in, you will see SPOC admin. This is your admin page. You click on SPOC admin and this is the page you will see. Okay, this is called a dashboard, course builder dashboard. So you can see all the course URLs, course the tag and the course name is given. And on the right hand side, you can see how many students have enrolled. So if it says 2, 3, you can see that that many number of students have enrolled. And at the top there will be a list which you can download. And the details of all these students will be in that. It will look like an Excel file. So the enrollment details will be available there. Okay. In the same place, if the faculty to become a mentor, when they join a course, they have to identify their profession as faculty. So those details will also come in your SPOC login. You can see that the name is available here. So to recommend a mentor, all you have to do is put a tick mark here and save. And the faculty is now a mentor. And in the course page, you can see, because since this faculty has also joined the course, you can see that, the student will see set mentor. The student has to click on the set mentor tab, and the mentor will now be able to see the student's details in his mentee list. You can see at the top, there is a tag called mentee list. So this way, step 1 is for the mentor to join the course. Step 2 is for the SPOC to recommend the mentor. Step 3 is for the mentee to accept you as a mentor. And step 4 is for the faculty to see the details of all the mentees. So this is until the previous screen, we are talking about the SWAYAM login. So this is your SPOC login in your, excuse me, local chapter page, nptel.ac.in/local chapter. You can sign in with your Google enabled email ID, and this is what you will see. You can see on the top portion, you can see your details, the college profile, the SPOC profile, everything is given at the top portion of the screen. And there are several other tabs on the right hand side. So you can see downloads, fee waiver, etc., etc. Downloads is a very important tab for you because semester wise all details will be given here. So for example, if you are looking at 2021 semester, you can download the April semester FDP certificate, students present details, exam results, hall tickets, and so on, enrollment details, registration details, everything will be available in one place. So colleges who are implementing credit transfer can take the details directly from here. Okay, you do not have to write to us saying, can you please share the details of students who have passed the exam. You can directly take it from your own login. So we've been very transparent about all this. You can log in, and all you have to do is, make sure that you use a generic email ID when you create an SPOC email ID, so that when in case the faculty is no longer with the college, the faculty is moving on to some other responsibility, somebody else is taking over as the SPOC, they can continue to use the same email ID. Okay, so the download tabs, you can, like I said, you can access all these details. Again, these are some other tabs. It's shown in the NPTEL stars details are given, mentor, mentee details are given, and so on. So mentors also, like I said, when the semester is over, the faculty who are mentors, based on this certain criteria, we do give them a mentor certificate. Now, NPTEL stars, as I mentioned a couple of times, we have this on our website, NPTEL stars. So you can see we have domain scholars, superstars, enthusiasts, and so on. So these are all based on various categories. So for example, if I look at NPTEL superstars, these candidates who have appeared in 4, 5, or 6 exams, and have been toppers in at least 3 exams. That is the category. So those who fall in that category will be called an NPTEL superstar, and they'll be given a special certificate. Similarly, if you look at, say, NPTEL discipline stars, certified in courses of same discipline, more than 15 weeks of learning. So these are students who have certified in quite a few courses in a certain discipline. Okay. So similarly, you have all these stars, and our director sir has acquired quite a few of these star certificates so far. I must say, what a fantastic job that is. So the domain certificates, again, there are 56 domain scholars till date. As I mentioned, we have 12 disciplines currently. These are the domain scholars details are also shown on our website. Again, AICTE, I think we already went through this, so I don't want to go through this again. Okay, credit transfer, as I mentioned, if any university or college is interested in offering credit transfer, you need some guidelines. There's a tab in NPTEL local chapter website called Quick Reference Link. Those who have used this must know. So there is a tab under Quick Reference Links called Credit Transfer. All necessary documents are given here. The very first one is NPTEL recommendations for credit transfer. So this is a very useful document where we are explaining how and in what way you can implement credit transfer in your college. Okay, so this is an extremely important document which you can refer to and then pass it on to the college management. And then we have, of course, listed some colleges and universities that already offer NPTEL courses, and the various notifications where which IITs are taking NPTEL courses for credit and so on. So you can go through all these and see how you can implement. If you need any further help, you can always write to us. Now, how can SPOCs help us, right? So last year we started this translation effort. MHRD has asked us to translate NPTEL courses, some courses, not all courses, into 8 different languages. The languages are Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, and Telugu. So the English transcripts will be given to the SPOC, and they can help us translate, and one other person will review it. So what do you get out of this? So if you are selected, you will be assigned certain work and you have to finish it within a certain timeline. Then there's an honorarium given. A certificate will also be given as a recognition, and your name will be displayed on our website. So those SPOCs and even faculty who are interested in the translation effort, who are interested in doing quality check of translation effort, you can write to us. This is one way by which SPOCs can contribute to this process. So we also want to make sure that SPOCs are finding approaching different ways by which they can also improve their knowledge. So one is by attending various conferences. So what we are doing is we are supporting SPOCs, that is maximum 25,000 Indian rupees, up to maximum 25,000 Indian rupees. We will financially support the SPOCs if they attend a conference that is hosted by the IITs, IIC, NITs, ICER, T4E, etc. So there are certain guidelines. SPOCs have to submit the application. They have to give the details, the original bills, and so on, and we will release the fund to the SPOC. Every month we send out an email to the SPOCs reminding them about it. And so far, I think about 10 SPOCs have taken up this help from our side. Now, we already mentioned that there are live sessions that are offered by our course instructors, because we feel that it's an online course, and in whichever way we should make sure that students feel a little bit more involved in the process. So we try to interact with the students as much as possible, and one way is by which the students are given these opportunities to attend live sessions by the course instructors. On top of that, we also conduct a lot of workshops for students. We conduct these soft skills training programs, and we conduct these what we call as special series lectures. So we invite people from the industry, we invite people from different walks of life. Even we have had musicians, we have had journalists, industry people, HR, from technology, from cloud computing. We have had people who are bird watchers, who cricketers, cricket commentators, and so on. Just to mention a few. These are people from different walks of life. So we feel that students will get a better approach to learning and to so many other aspects of life when they listen to these experts talk about their experiences and how they can apply their learning and experience for our benefit also. So these are live sessions. We put it on our websites, we put it on social media and so on. You can please, faculty, students, please check it out. So every semester we also put out posters and brochures. Previously we used to send it to colleges when colleges were open prior to the pandemic situation. So we used to print posters and send it to the colleges so the colleges can display it. Now that's not a situation. So what we are doing is we are making it available on our website. You can go to NPTEL website, go to resources tab, documents, and under document you can see the posters are available. If interested, you can always take a printout locally, and or you can even take a copy of this and circulate it as an e-copy to your students as well as faculty. Again, we have quite a few help videos on our website, starting from how to enroll to a course, how to fill that exam form, and so on. How to become a mentor, what SPOC has to do to nominate a mentor, and so on. So these help videos, again, we have put up in different languages also. So you can see a list of items here. These are all various help videos. You can go through the same. Many videos are available in multiple languages also. So I request all of you, if you have any doubt, you are not understanding how to do this, please go through these videos. You can share these videos with your students on how to enroll and so on. Enrollment, that is joining for NPTEL courses, will most likely open this week. Okay, we will send out a mail to all the local chapter SPOC. So please pass it on to your students and make sure that they enroll to the right course. Okay, so I am coming to the last couple of slides. So as I mentioned, the SPOCs can join these state-wise WhatsApp groups. So these are very active WhatsApp groups. Anybody has any doubt, they can ask in the group. But we seriously suggest that if you are asking about any particular student, it's best to send an email. But if it is any generic question, such as when is enrollment opening, or when is something closing, or will it be extended, so all these questions can come in the group. Any questions related to any particular student or any details, you can send us an email. So these are all we have about 13 or 14 SPOC WhatsApp groups now. Okay, please, once you become a local chapter, we do send you a link through which you can join these WhatsApp groups. Okay, so this is the local chapter email ID. We have a dedicated team here at IIT Madras NPTEL office, as well as in other institutes also, such as IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, Kharagpur, and so on. So we have a few people in IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee, Assam, IIT Guwahati, and so on. So please, if you have any doubts, you can contact your local office, or you can write to local chapter at nptel.iitm.ac.in, and anytime you can send an email, and we have a policy, and we are very proud of the policy that we will reply to your emails within 24 hours. In fact, many times you will receive a mail within an hour itself. So if you have any questions and you tell us, okay, ma'am, I am still not understanding that process, my team will call you and clarify. So there is no doubt in your mind, and you can definitely make use of this email ID, and we will call you. And we also have a new initiative where every Thursday at 5 p.m. we have something called Local Chapter Open House. So this is a 1 hour program. So it's just a Gmeet link. Anybody can come and join and clarify your doubts. So a few of us will be there. So for example, last Thursday I was there along with my team members. So we have about 30 to 40 people who had joined the session. So you can ask any doubt you have. So that is a place where it is an open invitation to all of you. So this is for SPOCs. So at Thursday, 5 p.m., every Thursday without fail, we will be there. Okay. So feel free to join us, and any doubts you have, you can ask during that time also. So these are different modes of communication that we have with our local chapters. We call our local chapters our local chapter family. That is how close we are with many of our SPOCs. And these days, for the conduct of exams, we are using the SPOCs as institute representatives at the exam centers also. Many of the SPOCs have been helping us in that way also. So we want to thank all the SPOCs from the bottom of our heart. Mentioning all these efforts that is coming from your side. You are the pillar. You are the backbone of all our efforts. So without you, we cannot reach the students. So please continue your good work, and we really appreciate what you are doing. So with this, I'm going to stop sharing the my screen. I think I'm 5-6 minutes ahead of time. I have completed my session now. I want to check with my colleague Divya. Divya, are there any questions that you want me to answer? Do you want to read out any question, or have we covered every question in the YouTube chat window?
We have covered everything, ma'am.
So you have
So
been
there were like
replying
some
there,
simple
right?
questions. Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am.
Any specific questions, any repetitive questions that people are asking?
They were asking about the July 2021 courses, ma'am,
Okay, so
and
the
about the
courses,
exams,
yeah,
March exams.
yeah. So the let me just take 1 minute and quickly share my screen. Just 1 minute. Divya, can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here you can see the NPTEL. You can see that the timelines and guidelines for July, December 2021. You can see that if you click here, let me click here, and you can see that the entire schedule along with all the guidelines are given here in this document. So all you have to do is go to nptel.ac.in, and in the top portion of the screen, all these details are given. Okay, about the March exams, about the July exams. So if somebody wants to know which courses are offered, item D, you can see tentative course list for July December 2021. If you click, it will be open as a Google sheet. You can download it as an Excel also. Here you can see the course ID, discipline, course name, which institute is offering. And once you come to this column, you can see if this is FDP, if this is an FDP course or not, exam date, all details are provided here. Okay, and even the enrollment day, opening date, closing date, everything is available here. Okay, so please to obtain the course list, to obtain the timetable, the schedule, you just have to go to nptel.ac.in, and the majority of these details will be available right on the top of your screen. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen now. So I think I am done with my presentation, sir. So all questions have also been answered by my colleagues through the YouTube chat window. So I am closing my presentation now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for this very informative session. Now I request Satish Digoye sir to kindly present the vote of thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe he has lost the internet connectivity. On behalf of Satish Digoye, I will present the vote of thanks for today's session.
Sure.
I thank Kamla ma'am for her very informative session. It was a very good session for all the SPOCs, on all the students and all the faculties who are willing to take this lecture. I once again thank the NPTEL team for arranging such a lecture. I thank Shri Annasaheb Dange sir, Chairman Sant Dhaneshwar Shikshan Sanstha, and Shri Rajendra Dange sir, Secretary Sant Dhaneshwar Shikshan Sanstha, for always helping us in conducting such programs. I thank Rafiq Kanai sir for always motivating us. I would also like to thank Director of our institute, Dr. Vikram Patil sir, for supporting us in such initiatives and always motivating us to carry on such programs. Lastly, I would like to thank all the faculties and students of ADCET for arranging such programs. I would also like to thank the SPOC, ED Patil sir, for this program. And also I thank all the participants for attending this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So I also want to take this opportunity to thank our director, sir, Professor Patil, who is again and again I'm mentioning this word, role model for all of us. That learning never has to end anytime, right? Age or place or time is not a barrier for anybody. So he is our role model for students, faculty, everybody here. And thank you, Amit sir, and thank you, our SPOC Patel sir, who approached us for this, and we are very happy to have given this opportunity to conduct this workshop. And I want to give a big thanks to my team here, Divya and Vinita, who has coordinated the whole thing, along with my technical team member, Mr. Balaji, who has also helped arrange this go very, very smoothly. Thank you all. Thank you all the last but not least, the faculty and the students who have joined the session through the YouTube channel. So thank you so much. Once again, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank
Thanks
you,
a
sir.
lot.
Balaji, you can stop now. Thanks.